Hmm. Ignorance is bliss. That's what I was thinking of. Jumping right into it. I used to think that the more you know, the better things are, but I'm starting to feel like the more you know, the worse they can be, depending on what you're doing with that knowledge. And I just feel like there's been a overconsumption of knowledge, and I feel like that knowledge that is being gathered is being weaponized against each other, as opposed to actually helping. Instead, it's people are using that knowledge to judge each other or to condemn each other. And I thought, well, I think a lot of things. I feel a lot of things, but reality is its own thing, separate from my feelings. But I just noticed that, sometimes I feel like I wish I knew less, or that it's okay not to know everything because you can know everything, but if you can only do so much with that you know, then it just kind of makes you feel like, what is the point? If you're the type of person like myself who I don't want to know something just to know it. I want to know something so I can do better with that information. I want to know that thing so that it can enhance my life and others. I don't want to know it just to know it. That doesn't mean anything to me personally. And I'm just watching as there's so much knowledge at our fingertips, and all this overexposure to that knowledge is not seeming to help. Like I said, I feel like it's just making people judgmental. And I also don't have control over everything. Like I said, I don't keep me awake. I mean, excuse me, I don't keep me alive at night. That's not under my control. My body breathing on its own, that's not actually under my control. There are so many things that are out of my control, whether I want them to be or not. So to me, I don't know, I just feel like knowing so much doesn't change the fact that you still, once again, only have so much control. Like you only have so much power. And then you just know things and then are driving yourself crazy over a bunch of things that you know that you can't change. I just feel like sometimes the days when I was younger, or when I look at the past, I'm like, man, certain times in the past seem so much better, and I'm like, yeah, things have changed on a huge level, but I think that certain things that made the past seem much better is not because it was perfect. The past was better because I didn't know everything. I just I feel like you just need enough. Excuse me. I feel like you just need to know enough to navigate your path and to be a decent human being. And you don't have to have all the knowledge in the world to be able to navigate those things. So all this other stuff is just extra. And so, yeah, I feel like the past wasn't so much better because, oh, things were so perfect and everything. I mean, yeah, like I said, things have changed over time, but I feel like the past felt better because I knew less. The past felt better because with knowing less, I was more present. It's I don't know, the overconsumption of knowledge and things is making it to where, even that, speaking of presence, you will ignore your present situation and the truth that it is showing you for a truth that you learned from somebody off of social media, for a truth that you learned from somebody you'll never meet, or whatever the case may be, wherever you're learning this stuff from. I feel like we are now diminishing presence, so busy trying to know everything, so busy trying to control everything. And it's just I don't know. I just feel like, once again, ignorance is bliss. I see the beauty in the ignorance. Like I said, I don't have to know everything in the world to be a decent person. I just got to know how it's like, or I just have to know at least to treat others how I want to be treated. And I learn how I want to be treated through living my day to day life and seeing what I like and seeing what I don't. I don't need to have read every book to know that. So, yeah, I feel like there's this false narrative around knowledge. And like I said, I just feel like knowledge means nothing if you're just going to weaponize, or knowledge means nothing if you're just going to use it to weaponize and judge others. And I feel like that's what it's become. Everybody is so judgmental. You can't even have your own opinion, your own thoughts, your own feelings without somebody judging you. Oh, that's stupid. I can't believe you think like this. I can't believe they act like Oh my God, I'm a human. Ah, fudge. I really didn't want to say fudge. I wanted to say the real F word, but man, it's getting out of control, man. And it's not like the world can't still be enjoyed. It's like in order for you to enjoy it, you have to actually live in your world, not the world at large, which is compromised of your world mixed with others. But like if you just navigate your day to day, there's still more joy, there's still more peace, there's still more love, there's still more um community, there's still more good things in this world to experience. But it's like we've just been sucked into this freaking tube of wanting to know everything, of wanting to control everything. Of it's not fun anymore. And it's no, it's not true. It is fun still. I just have to tap out of the things that are not making it as fun anymore. And so, with that being said, I put that message out there so that maybe you can do it too. You literally don't need to know everything to navigate your individual path. You don't need to know everything to learn how to treat people. Just pay attention to your day to day experiences, man. That is enough. Jesus. I don't know. So there's that on that. That's what I got to say about that. And yeah, hopefully this message finds you in good spirits, man. And, hopefully this opens up your mind and opens up your heart and expands your world in the most beautiful ways just through simplicity. There is value, there's beauty in simplicity. Ha, anywho, I guess that's all I have to say about that. After a minute, I just start going in circles. I can't promise you that I haven't already. You know what I mean? Because I've just be talking, 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 talking. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean for the most part, but it's hard to keep track of the things I be saying. So, anywho, that's what I got for you today. I hope y'all are having a wonderful week, a wonderful day, and stay strong. Stay um encouraged. That was the word I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. And now I'm just saying a whole bunch of stuff. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get on out of here. But that was just something I wanted to say. Ignorance is bliss. Sometimes the beauty is in simplicity. You don't need to have everything, know everything, do everything to just be happy. Be where you are, not where you're not, because where you are is enough. Enough, enough, enough. Like I've mentioned before in other videos, what you have is enough. So, all right, I'm a skedaddle. Love ya. Take care of yourselves, silly billies. I don't know what that. Anyways, bye. Because good lord.